Okay, we are at Romano's Market on the Friday before they close, and it's about 20 minutes to close. You closing at 5 or 5:30 today?
5 o'clock. 5 o'clock.
And it has been. I imagine it's been a bit of a madhouse.
It's been crazy. Yeah. Everybody's trying to stock up before close up for good.
So we have a flock of Romanos behind the counter, and Josh is. So Josh, you've been here all of you have been here all your life pretty much.
I think I started here when I was 10. They had to bring me in every Tuesday to stock the shelves with groceries.
And Todd, when did you first start working here?
Around the same time, right?
And when was your first day? Did you say?
15.
And how old were you at the time?
I was 15.
I grew up here too.
And so.
Can you help this gentleman with some steaks for 3 adults? And you can have.
What are you thinking? Clubs?
I'm gonna let her finish it.
Okay.
Help you.
So the Delmonico was like a prime rib, and the club
Yes,
is a
absolutely.
nice lean piece.
Absolutely. Do you want me to put them right in the freezer out for you? Yeah, perfect. All right.
I tell you what, make it 4 steaks.
So the customers keep coming. And Todd, so you're making more sausage now. Is this a new sausage for people who haven't ordered, or is that still filling orders?
He's doing chicken patties.
You're still doing chicken patties.
Yep. Sausage.
And there'll be more sausage meat too.
I was at Market Basket today picking up some bread after I bought some meat here, and one of the managers there was talking about how he ordered chicken sausage. You know, this is the guy at the supermarket. And the people at the checkout, running the checkouts, were talking about how it's very sad that this place is closing and so forth. Everyone seems to be commiserating together over the loss of this place.
That'll be, sir?
We actually do.
£6, 85%?
Yeah.
Todd, didn't Dylan make some videos where they all sold?
You know, after 117 years, you get a lot of regular customers.
Sorry, we're all out. Sorry. Anything
Although some of them would be gone by now after 117 years.
What do you need to add to
A
that?
few of them. But you know, there's people who come in and
Pepper and onion?
I've seen them since I was in high school, and I think some of them sometimes still think I'm in high school.
You know, it's the oddest thing. It's that the strangest thing about life is going to be
We are going to make some more tonight if you want.
is about not seeing you guys regularly. I mean, I've seen you regularly since you were kids, not only here but at my old store. How hard is that going to be, you think?
That's going to be the hardest part, you know. At Dad's funeral,
Yeah, we're on a sausage all together.
a lot of customers they didn't see themselves as customers, they saw themselves as friends.
3 of those
That's
pork
why
chops, cut like that?
Yep, look, we have the stuffing, so we can make them.
Now, here's the question that I've been wondering the most, and I mentioned it when I came down earlier today. Now, I've eaten only Romano's meats for the last 28 years. My sons have only eaten Romano's meats all their lives. Even my son who moved out, you know, he'll get meats here. He'll probably be down using up coupons, the gift cards I bought him years ago that he hasn't used up, believe it or not yet. But where are you going to get your meats?
That is a good question. I actually don't know how to buy meat at the grocery store. I don't know how it works.
Are you going to find another butcher shop? Are you going to talk to the wholesaler and say, hey, we bought from you from 117 years. Can you sell us a small amount and maybe sneak in here once a month to cut it for the family? Because there's a lot of Romanos.
I think it's probably going to be that I'll find another small butcher shop. You know, try to keep that sort of local tradition going.
I know Market Basket said they will grind steaks into hamburger for me if I ask, but it's not this. I don't know if the meat will be the same.
I don't know if it's the same. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, it's the people that I'm going to miss, not, you know, places like the center of the family, so the family gathers. And whether they're biological family or people like Dan, Michelle, Katie, this is where we gather. This is the center of the family.
So what are you going to do with your Saturdays?
I don't know. I haven't had 3 Saturdays ever, so that's a good question. Anytime, maybe I'll have to try to run it's a part-time job myself.
Now, was there a lot of debate about whether or not to stay open, or was it just not feasible with the amount of hours your father was working?
I think Todd and I definitely wanted to, but it just ended up not being feasible. Guys, we kind of were looking at the books and
We swapped.
how much
He's
that
doing
was working,
so
how much
it's
it would
a
cost to
pound
stay
hamburger, and how much
open.
on the other one? A little more than a half. A little more than a half a pound or a pound?
You know, Todd and I both
I
have
need one
full-time
that's a little bit
careers
more than a
outside
half.
of here, and
And then one
it's
that's
just hard for us to get that kind of
Yeah.
attention.
No, thank you.
Yeah. And you wouldn't want to give it less than the attention it deserves.
I don't think you can, but I
It
think
was a
it
pound
never,
and a half.
it never lasts. So,
All right.
it's a demanding kind of business.
If there's one last thing you'd like to say, I mean, I've been writing a series of stories called The Octave of Romanos, a Romano story every day this week, and people looked at the old videos from that. If there's one thing you'd want to say to the customers who've come here for 117, well, not the ones who came here 117 years still aren't coming. There you go. But if the people who've been coming here forever, one thing you'd like to say on behalf of the family.
The big thing is just thank you for coming. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for showing us how much you loved my family and what we did, and you know we're eternally grateful for that. They tell me that 700 people signed in the book at Dad's funeral, and I think that's proof of a life well lived for my dad, and you know we're glad that all these people were able to be part of that.
And there was only one period for calling hours too. It's not like there was morning and then an evening too.
No, there was supposed to be 1 4-hour block. It ended up being about 5.5 hours.
Yeah, the wait was an hour, and that was a long wait in that line.
And I appreciate everybody who waited in line.
It was like Christmas in here.
It was like Christmas here, very much so.
Okay, well, so something hit me, and I mentioned this out on Twitter. I said that if I was Texas Roadhouse, or Outback Steakhouse, or Longhorn Steakhouse, I would invite the Romano family to come and try my steaks, because if they thought they were good, that would be an ad.
On them, give them.
If they got the Romano's blessing, that would be good.
I'm willing to. I would definitely be willing to do that. So if they're out there and they want us to give them a
If they have the confidence,
seal of
yeah.
approval, that's the thing. If they're willing to do that.
Because
Yeah, for that challenge.
Todd said he's never gone out for Todd said he's never gone out for a steak.
I very rarely have. It's just places, you know, with there was a steak roadhouse in Georgia that I ate at.
Well, you were in Georgia. You couldn't get.
Reputation is a little hard to get Dad's steak. So you know, other than that, no, I've really never gone out for steaks or prime rib. Really, it's not going to compare to Dad's. So
All right, so there's the challenge. We'll leave that out for the Texas Roadhouse people.
any place
that want to.
Dylan and I will come down. We'll eat your steaks and we'll judge them. You up for that?
Yeah. Actually, Texas Roadhouse has a little butcher shop. If they were smart, they'd hire one of you guys. Romano's approved.
If they were smart, they'd try to buy our recipes, chicken patties and sausages.
That's true. All the prepared meat. The people forget about all the prepared foods here.
Todd's holding on to that one in his back pocket. He's holding that one closely.
Okay, cool.
So,
Awesome.
you know,
Thank you guys.
maybe see what the future
Good luck.
brings.
All right. Well, Josh, Todd, all of you, thank you so much for your time and letting me intrude every now and then. And again, and my best to your mother. And let me give again a belated thank you to your father for letting us film making the sausages.
Yeah, I was
Because we
watching
actually.
I was watching the pink slime video from a few years. I had a
Yeah.
lot less gray hair then, but
Yeah.
you know, it was interesting to look back and see, you know, different pieces.
Well,
So,
it'll all be here up there until I drop.
posterity.
All right. Take care.
Thanks, Peter.